Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is the return of Astro Bot. I am super excited for this. This is requested by Biosleeve. We have the songs Spikebot and Spectre. And here's a little fun fact. When I put these videos up on this page, I was like, Spikebot, Spectre? That sounds familiar. And then, lo and behold, right here, in the notes of this request, I love all the callbacks in this game, but Ape Escape is one of my favorites. And then the second one says, because one Ape Escape reference is never enough. Well, I already had a plan to play this game. It's in my backlog because I need to play something on that PS5. I've had it for so long. I've only played like Rebirth on it and God of War, which the last time I heard Astro Bot was God of War. Ape Escape is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, like top 5. So basically what I'm saying is I'm super excited for this. I see the composer is someone else, which we'll get to later, but yeah, that's it. Just wanted to point that out. So, the only thing I know about Astro Bot is that it's a callback to PlayStation, and Ape Escape was indeed a big mascot on the PS1 and maybe the PS2. I don't know, but I didn't know how involved it was in this game. Anyways, I'm so excited. Spikebot. Spike is the name of the main character of Ape Escape. Let's go. Now I really, really want to play this game. Like, I already wanted to play it, but now it's like, it's shooting up there. I grew up with PlayStation. Okay, shh. I wonder if it'll sound like Ape Escape. A little bit of a nature feel. Oh my god. Yeah, it sounds like Ape Escape. It really sounds like Ape Escape. It's got a little DJ thing going on though. How am I nostalgic for a game I've never played or a song I've never heard? Wow, that's really good. That's really good. Oh, I just noticed there's more mascots up here. We'll talk about this. You know, I don't mind the DJ turntable scratching. It was really popular in 1999 when this game came out. Wow, it has that flair of Ape Escape. This is insane. The Spanish? I'm actually gonna share a song from the original game that sounds where it looks like where they got the inspiration for this one. That sounds pretty close. I gotta play this game. It just goes to show you that music like this isn't made anymore. It sounds so different right now. Alright, remember this part right here, which is the intro of it's a loop right here. I'm gonna show you what it sounds like. This is amazing. This is awesome. I feel like a little kid again. You know what I just realized? A+. You know what I just realized? This video for me is like what a lot of videos are like for you. You know, I'm the one who's like, oh, I'm gonna hear this for the first time. And you guys are like, oh, I know this song, or oh, this reminds me of blah blah blah. I'm that child in the seat now. I feel like, dude, I don't know. I've lost count how many times I've talked about Ape Escape on this channel. It is such a huge soundtrack for me. It is amazing, the work Suichi Terada did. In fact, it's so relevant that just like a couple of weeks ago, I heard Ape Escape 3 for the first time, and it wasn't even requested. That was a me request because I've been so curious that I just, you know. So hearing this again a couple weeks later is kind of funny. But yeah, dude, Ape Escape is to me like so many memories, and it was just cool. It was a really cool, great game. The music you're hearing in the background right now is from Ape Escape. It's Sushi Temple. I've been using it for weeks. And it's actually one of my biggest guitar cover videos on here too. I just love, I know every song, even the mini games, all of that. Time Attack. I know, I'm very, very familiar. But I will say that I had a hunch. I didn't know for certain. Maybe I saw a screenshot somewhere, or maybe someone said something, but I had a hunch Ape Escape was in this. I just didn't know for certain because I haven't played the game myself yet. But now, obviously, it's like, oh, maybe it's more relevant than I thought. Maybe because when I with that hunch of Ape Escape, I thought it was maybe like a quick cameo or something. But this now is sounding to me like it's in the game, and that's really exciting. So, I don't know if I want to know much more. You know, like maybe don't spoil the rest. But I will say, so this composer is Kemai Adachi. They did an amazing job because it really sounds like Ape Escape. Ape Escape has that fun, whimsical sound to it, but to me, it sounds like they were directly inspired from the credit song and Krabby Beach. So let's hear the beginning of the song really quick, the first couple of bars. When the melody kicks in. I'll tell you when. Should be right now. Oh, no. All right. Oh, I forgot that there's like a long intro. I'll just let her go. Yeah. So that is a very Ape Escape thing. The bass and the melody both doing like this kind of syncopation, dun, 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 dun. And then the key is the keyboard is doing kind of a similar thing, but a different set of notes, but still syncopated. Dun, da, 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 da. There's just a lot of like earworm type stuff. This is Krabby Beach. I can only play a couple seconds. I feel like this song was Krabby Beach and the credits theme combined, basically, inspiration-wise. This is Krabby Beach, so you just can hear a couple seconds of it. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Yeah, and then that was from the original game, like the actual PS1 soundtrack, and then the credits. So bizarre to me that I'm hearing Ape Escape essenced music in 2025. Maybe it did deserve Game of the Year. And one more thing before I move on to the next song is I paid more attention this time to the background. I see I see Kratos, and I see what I think is Aloy. I don't recognize the other ones. I don't see anyone else that pops up. Anyways, That was great. I don't know what Spikebot is referencing to. Spike is the main character of the game, so maybe you run into a robot version of Spike. But that was really good. Also, funny enough, the next song is called Spectre, the main antagonist of Ape Escape. I know what Spectre's songs sound like in the first game, at least. So I'm going to be listening. For motifs. This is composed by Kamiya Dachi and Kenneth C.M. Young. This is a really cool video. I feel like a kid all over again. This is Spectre, who again is the main antagonist. I'm going to give you an idea of what I'm thinking in my head right now. I'm thinking of one of these two melodies. Da 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 da, or dun 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 dun. I'm expecting that. Let's go. Also, the whole like drum and bass thing, really cool, because that was Ape Escape soundtrack, is drum and bass. It's fast. Which is interesting, because I think of Spectre music, I think slower. Again, turntables. Usually Ape Escape doesn't even go this fast at all. Not this fast. It goes fast, but not this fast. Oh, you know what? They could be using motifs from the third game too, or the second. I'm not familiar with those two. Oh, is it? Wow. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think of like, it went by so quick. I didn't even like really get to process that. Well, I definitely didn't hear the motifs that I was thinking, which is interesting because when I think of Spectre, then again, Spectre's like the final boss. So, just to give you an idea, by the way, it's not a spoiler. It's very well known, but there is an ending in Ape Escape, and then there's a true ending, another boss fight. The original boss fight, Spectre's, it's like a really slow, kind of menacing dun da 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 da. It's really, just got that feel. It's very menacing. And then when you collect all the apes and come back, you fight in Peak Point Matrix, which is another amazing song which I featured in Boss Vibes, episode 9, VGM Vibes episode 9, and that's the true ending, right? So my guess, obviously, it just makes sense that these composers had to get inspiration from the whole series, not just the first game. I only know the first game. So if I had to guess, maybe in 2 and 3, anything relating to Spectre or Spike might have something similar to this. But, I mean, it's still good regardless, because it has the flavor of Ape Escape, which is the heavy emphasis on drum and bass and the fun nature of it. But I did notice in this one that they added a lot of like turntablism, DJ scratches, which I'm guessing that was only to give further nostalgia to the late 90s, which that was used. I mean, it's still used now, but you know, nowadays when I think of like DJ scratches, I think of like the 90s or more nostalgic hip hop sound. But either way, that was really, really cool. That was a really nice like blast from the past, even though I haven't heard these songs before. I'll ask you this though, because I want to avoid spoilers. How many songs are there relating to Ape Escape and Astro Bot? Just a number. That's all. Well, let me know whatever you think about Astro Bot, regardless. But I'm super excited even more now because I love God of War and I love Ape Escape, and now I know these are both in here. I can't think of anything else. That was really, really cool. Go listen to the Ape Escape soundtrack. It's amazing. I've been listening it to for years. Also, fun fact, in case you didn't know, Ape Escape was the reason that you're even watching me. I was curious on if people reacted to the music from it. And then I had the idea of, why don't I just listen to music that I've never heard before in games? And here we are 4 years later. Also, it inspired VGM Vibes because I wanted to talk about songs and games that I know. So Ape Escape is important to me. No big deal. All right. Think about it, Sleeve. And I think this went just a little further up in the backlog, but it's there. All right. Thank you to all the requesters you see on screen. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Later.